'Tis vid game time, as they say, or something. I don't know, man. Games are certainly a thing that I am playing. Well, game, a singular one. Okay. Penis Wash Simulator. That's totally the name of this game. Can I not, like, play it again? I wish. Is there a way to, like, restart the thing? Whatever. I have a song stuck in my head. Okay, what are we doing? Whoa. Big, like my dick. Man, that is one big stone. See, I always see people online say stuff like, "Oh, this game's so satisfying." But I never really understood the appeal of the, like, quote unquote satisfying genre of games where it's just like, do this same task for 30 years straight. You know? I'm sure the game's significantly better with the VR version of it. That's probably actually, like, not insufferable. I wonder. Oh, yeah. That's what it wants me to do. Use a stronger nozzle. Yeah, I've got a pretty strong nozzle. Oh, yeah. My schnozzle is strong. How many people do you think draw cocks in this game? It's claiming this spot's still dirty. Where is it dirty, bro? How? Hmm. Well, I guess I'll go with this spot here. Take all of this out. Wow, such riveting gameplay. Right. I want to draw a massive schlong. Wow, really making me go at it from all angles, huh? Alright. I might as well get these stairs done. I could probably use a much larger schnozzle for that, yeah. My nozzle is very nozzly, if you catch my drift. Oomp, oomp, oomp. Wow. I'm such a pro. Maybe I just need to go with a better nozzle. Who knows? My nozzle is quite nozzly, if you know what I mean. There's the slightest bit of dirtiness somewhere on this area. Ah, there we go. This pond area also is apparently ever so slightly still dirty. But who knows where specifically. Pond edging. Pond wall is apparently still disgusting. Perhaps this is, oh, this is also counted towards it. Okay, that makes sense then. I should just skip right to using a better nozzle, probably, but... In fact, perhaps I shall. Step edging, they say. I see. It is quite dirty. There. Man, this pond wall is quite disgusting, huh? Ding ding doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This game is pretty wet and wild. Said no one ever. Except me. Me, I said it. I said it, I said what I said, what I said, what I said. didn't know I could do that. That's convenient. Very convenient. Indeed. There we go. This changes everything. Literally does not change anything, but nice. I think that might be just the thing I need to do here. Yep. The pond wall is apparently still dirty somewhere. But where? From whence forth? Huh. See, this looks clean to me. And I don't think the clean level is changing at all. Wait, it wants me to clean under the rocks, dude? That's crazy. That would explain it. That would explain it. I just can't reach it. There. Still more. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Under the rocks, man. Finally, yay. Next thing. Hmm. Nice. Fence cleaning. Crazy, dude. This game's literally made for insane people. I regret my choice of game for the day. But, it is what it is. Absolutely insanity, dude. I don't know how people could see this and think, yep. To be fair, I got this game for free, so had this game not been free for me forever ago when it was free, I would 100% never, ever, ever, ever play it. Maybe it'd be better to do it this way, because then I can just wee like that. Let me guess. Yeah, I have a feeling. Man, this game sucks. And yet here I am playing anyways. I'm sure most streamers right now are like playing something cool like Resident Evil, and here I am playing garbage. I just couldn't find myself interested enough in the new Resident Evil game. Not that it's like seems devoid of quality. I just couldn't find myself interested enough to pay the price it cost. I was going to pre-order it, but I decided I value things such as having money over having the new Resident Evil. Doghouse. They call me the house. Dog house. I don't know, man. When one plays such a boring game devoid of any true quality or entertainment, one must entertain themselves. Whee! Whoomp. Whoomp, 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 whoomp. Water bowl. Complete. Crazy to think that this person's doghouse that nasty, bro. Okay, what am I missing here on this roof? Because to me it looks pretty much spotless, but... I'll even go across like this. Real thorough, there we go. Okay. Next, I reckon we'll go... something like that. Nice. Step edging finished finally. Yay. Boom, 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 boom. I was considering playing Gravity Rush, or maybe even Gravity Rush 2. And yet, I was foolish enough to choose this. Boom, 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 boom. What part of this retaining wall is not clean, bro? Finally. There. Dude, imagine how neglected a property has to be to get this nasty. Mr. Landlord must suck. This game must have a world full of people with no sense of self-maintaining things. Next step. Whee! Man, I sure could go for having a water slide or a pool or something. That would be so cool. Boing! Okay, next. It's just the lighting that's weird there. Okay. Birdhouse. Very disgusting birdhouse, clearly. Nasty. Nasty. Get that stand clean. There we go. Flower bed edging, huh? I don't know if flowers or beds can edge. Thorough, clean. Nice. I'll deal with this lawnmower. Yeah, this is totally a good thing to do to a lawnmower, bro. Blast it with tons of high pressure water. That'll make a lawnmower nice, won't it? Not. It'll do quite the opposite. It'll ruin it. Ruin it! Back in my day, lawnmowers were made out of ham sandwiches. That is not even remotely true. Come on, game. That looks pretty clean to me. Okay, next. The frame. Ugh. The power of water compels you. The power of water compels you. I don't know, man. I'm losing my mind because this game sucks so many fat monkey dicks. Get the inside of it too, man. That's crazy. Come on. Just a little more. Just a little more. Seriously, what part of it? Oh, I see. It's probably this part. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Get the inside of the roof done first. Wee. Crazy, bro. It's crazy. Wait, can I just straight up jump up here? Kinda. That helps. Majorly. Major League Raping. I don't know, man. I'm a little crazy. Oh yeah. That's the way to do it. Clean it up. Nice. Dude, nasty couch. Nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all ever see them advertisements for the Singing Monster game? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. This couch is nice. Proper nasty. Proper nasty couch. I think this would be a perfect game for women, if you catch my drift. 'Cause women love cleaning. Actually, I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure they hate it as much as anyone else. They just end up doing it a lot. To be completely honest, though, like cleaning in a game, for example, not fun. It's not actually productive. It's a waste of time entirely. But cleaning in real life, if you've got some music playing, that could be fun. But only if you have some music to keep you entertained while cleaning. Otherwise it's never fun. Being productive and having fun oftentimes, unfortunately, do not mix. But occasionally, it do be mixing. Okay, what part of this stupid cushion is unclean? Because that's the sofa itself and this is the cushion. Oomp, 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 oomp. Ah, it was just that angle I needed to get it at. Eee. Imagine how gross and sopping wet this couch would be, bro. Yeah. Washing a car can be fun sometimes. But only sometimes. Like if you're getting paid to do it. Hehe. I think earning money makes a lot of things that would otherwise be completely insufferable a lot less completely insufferable. You know. Or maybe I'm just one of those fools who likes money. But is it truly all that foolish to enjoy things you typically wouldn't, even as long as you're getting paid for it? I think the enjoyment comes not from doing whatever tedious or annoying task it may be, but the knowledge that when you're done with it, you get to have money. course, I don't get paid for this YouTube stream, so I'm just playing a game I dislike just because I like streaming a variety of crap. Even when it ends up not being any fun at all. I've never really understood the appeal of those, like, what do they call them? Would this be considered one of those incremental games or whatever? The kinds where you just slowly do whatever. And it's just never worth it. In my personal opinion, anyway. I think games like this, where you just do menial labor, but video gamified, aren't usually the greatest. Sometimes they can be fun, maybe, usually like if it's like with a friend or something. Honestly, I think there's a lot of types of games where just by themselves they're complete and utter garbage. But if you find your own ways to screw with it or play it differently, a lot of things can end up fun, even if they themselves aren't normally that way. Whee! Wet and Wild. That's what I should have named this stream. I like having weird names for my streams, and I should have definitely gone with Wet and Wild for this one, but sometimes YouTube just like won't let me stream with certain titles for streams. Which is like kind of annoying, honestly. I should be allowed to name my streams whatever I want. If I want to name it Tokyo Extreme Raper 2025, then I should be allowed to name the stream that. You know what I mean? It's not hurting anybody. Haha, I figured that would be it. And I was right. There's not a single person in this world in real life that goes through and cleans things this thoroughly. First of all, just using a power washer for a lot of this stuff this game's forcing me to clean would just objectively be bad for it. Like power washer on a lawnmower, for example. Not a good idea. I personally would not throw or, use a power washer on a lawnmower. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things in games, though, that are, like, not generally advisable that are required in certain games. Whee! I see. Gas supply. It's called propane, you dang idiot. I'll tell you what. This food shelf is. Oh, yeah. Should get the top of it. Who would have thunk it? Okay, there. Whee! I have that one song from La La Land stuck in my head. Sebastian's theme or whatever it's called. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I really have an appreciation for music, I probably wouldn't have liked that film. I don't particularly care for acting, so the actor chick I wasn't like a huge fan of or anything. But because the music elements, I enjoyed the movie overall. I would love to be good with instruments, but of course that's not something I am. And it's a shame, I tell ya. Because I would absolutely love to be good enough with any given instrument, really, to make money off of playing music. It would be a very nice, very nice thing, but it's tough, man. I think the toughest part is just the fact that I lack size and dexterity within my hands and fingers, which a lot of instruments need generally decent hand size and dexterity. Two things I lack. It's not like it's impossible to play with tiny hands and no dexterity, obviously. I can play some stuff a little bit, but to be really good, I feel like I would have needed bigger hands, more dexterous fingers, and I just don't have it. Some things are easier than others too. Like guitar's pretty tough. Bass, I can handle bass a lot better than I can guitar. I think bass in general, though, is just a much easier instrument to play and learn. Much easier for sure. Not that that's a bad thing. It's nice that there's something like that that's pretty simple to understand and play. Of course, I think my favorite thing would definitely be if I could get very skilled with a piano. I would love that. Piano is just one of those instruments that just conveys so much emotion in the sound. You know? And I think that's one of the nice things about the piano is just it really does have so much. I mean, with that many keys, it makes sense that you can do a lot with it. 88 keys or so, depending. But, happy, sad, swingy, jazz, anything, man. Honestly, you can make things sound somewhat decent pretty easily, jazz-wise, on piano, that is. And I love that it's, you know, it's not like it's absurdly easy, but it's something that I feel like, given a week or so, a decent amount of the population would be able to make something that sounds, decent enough from a jazz-esque perspective. I mean, maybe this is sacrilegious to say, but to me, jazz is kind of, play something, and if it sounds nice, that's jazz, that's music. I feel like it's a very play by ear kind of genre. But there's something nice about that. That there's a type of music that's just all vibes and feel. I think that's the appeal of jazz. Wee. Okay, hanging planter. Womp. Window. Microsoft Bimbos. If you know, you know. It's always crazy to think that there's a generation of people that don't understand any of the memes of my time. But that's just how time works. As time passes, things become lost, misunderstood, or just irrelevant. I do feel like some stuff is like still always gonna be relevant. Like, I don't think any generation is gonna not know about like the Rickroll, for example. That's an omnipresent piece of meme culture that I don't think that one will ever die. Uh, Tons of vines anymore are forgotten. It's super hit or miss on whether you quote a vine, and I mean, on top of the fact that just there's so many vines and so many people had different experiences with the platform and what they watched on it, it makes sense that it'd be pretty hit or miss on whether people understand Vine references. But for someone as chronically on Vine. See what I did there? Online on Vine. As chronically on Vine as I was. It's just part of my life, you know, it's always going to be ingrained in there. At least there's still, you know, Vine compilations out on YouTube. Ooh, a text message for me. Doom, 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 doom. All right, next side. But I got a watermelon to keep me clean. What is missing? 99%. Something is unclean here. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Oh, what could it be? Okay. Toy car seat. I see, the seat of the toy car. Steps. And stepping stones. What else? Still steps and stepping stones. This one in particular. And then stepping stones would be okay, lawnmower engine, handle, and step edgings. Which would be these. Not these. Are there other steps? Perhaps. That would do it. And 3. Handle. What part of this? That would do it. And engine, which would be this. Job complete. Yeah. Oh yeah. Continue. As they say. Ding 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 ding. I suppose the dirt bike. That's one dirty bike, I tell you. See, at least that, makes sense. Okay. Nice. Ding, ding, dong, dong, ding, dong, dong. Front suspension. Sauce. Ah. Bro. Yay. Bro. Alright. Complete. Oh yeah. Continue. Alright, that's enough of this game for like the rest of my entire life. I am never playing this thing again. Well, I might play the VR version someday, but only if it goes real cheap. See ya.